What car is this, Angel?
An F-350.
That's correct. That is an F-350. That is taken apart right now.
Is it?
It's actually taken apart.
What's taken apart about it?
There's the intake down there.
I thought that was the one for the 240.
I can feel your energy when you're looking back at me. Through the crowd I see your eyes, they're like stars beneath the sky. Can we call upon our friends and dance until the end? Can we stay right here forever? 'Cause we're finally all together.
But guys, it's Anthony.
It is me. I've returned. I'm back from the dead.
Where have you been?
I've been here.
Where's here? Where are we now?
We're in Casa Grande, Arizona. Far, as it's also known as.
What are we looking at today, Dave?
We're looking at a 1995 Nissan
Turd? Nugget?
GTR. There we go. I'm just kidding. Gizmo. That means GTR, right?
Yeah, especially when it's a sticker with the
Sticker? It's a badge.
That's a sticker. Oh, it is metal.
Suck it. Anyways, this is a 240.
What penguins are in Japan?
Is that a penguin?
It's a penguin. It's totally a penguin.
Okay, anyways, this is a This is a 240 SX that's going to have a GTST motor.
Why don't you explain to the people at home what a GTST motor is?
GTST is a baby.
Is that a Mustang and a Ford Focus ST put together?
Yes.
I knew it.
Anyway, this is an inline 6 turbo. It is an RB20 BET with a melted piston.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
That's what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Not supposed to.
So pretty much I just have to switch out this piston and get a gasket kit and all that stuff, reseal it. I have ARP head studs coming in the mail, gasket kit coming in the mail, and then that's the head. It's not gonna really look like this when it's in the car. I'm switching this out for a forward facing because how these motors work is, so this is the front of the car, this is the back of the car, the intake for the intercooler goes this way and then that way, which I don't know why they did that. They could have just went this way. Missing window. These are seats from
Yes,
Alex.
they are. Oh, modern caps?
Yeah. It's missing a steering wheel and they get a quick release. This is the front of the car, obviously. I haven't decided what face I'm putting on it yet. There's like a ton of different faces. There's what this car originally came with, which is a Zenki, which is like Connor's car. And then there's the 96 to 98 face, which is a Kuki. And it just looks more aggressive. That's just one I'm looking more towards. Or you could do the S15 front end.
What's the body style of the people that do the 240s, but it looks like the original 240?
Which one?
It's like very boxy. There's a guy that drives around in Arizona who has that oil cooler, but it's not connected to anything. The all white one.
Oh, that's a Rocket Bunny Boss kit.
Okay, I like that one.
Yeah, so there's two Rocket Bunnies for this car. There's Rocket Bunny version 1, which is just a front bumper kit. And then there's the version 2, which is the Boss kit, and it makes it look like a muscle car. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
So I would decide on what front end. You can even put on a pop-up front end on these.
I know how you like those pop-ups. So is the RX-7 front end kind of just out of the question at this point? Because I remember you mentioned trying to do an RX-7 body style.
I just can't do that to myself because I'm buying one eventually. And it'd be kind of weird to have a RX-7 face on a 240 and then have an actual RX-7.
Be cool still.
Not to everybody, and probably not to me. It would hurt me inside. I'm like,
Yeah,
why?
yeah.
You're not even rotary.
That'd be like me getting like a Mustang and putting a Challenger front end on it.
And then buying a Mustang.
Buying a Challenger.
Or a Challenger. Or buying a Camaro, which is the worst decision.
Gross.
So what does it take to put in that motor? So this is the cross member from a R33. And it bolts up to this right here. You gotta take this part out and then get the Skyline motor mounts, bolt that all up, and then you can mount your motor.
Ah.
And that's pretty much it. Everything else bolts up OEM style.
So you're still needing your trans, correct?
Yeah, so cool thing about the transmission is what this motor came in with was a KA24DE.
Did you polish that?
No, that's how it's been.
Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't like degrade or anything?
I guess not.
Cool.
So it comes with the KA, and in Japan they have SR20, and they're pretty much the same transmission, just a different bell housing. Well, that's the same case for that motor as well. You just have to buy a RB20 bell housing and it'll bolt up to a KA or an SR transmission. And that's what I plan on doing, just to cut costs down a little bit.
So what is your, to let the people know, what's your overall goal, I guess, with this car? Is it going to be a show car? Is it going to be a drag car? Is it going to be a drift car? Is it going to be a 240 that never gets finished?
It's gonna be a drift princess.
Yeah?
Just because I want to keep it pretty, and I want to drift it as well because it's gonna have the power to drift it. You can't just
Absolutely.
not drift it. So it'll pretty much be what Alex did with his car. It's gonna look nice, but it could still slide.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, the important question, because everyone knows you for the white Mustang with Cosmos, are you going Cosmos?
That is to be announced.
Really?
I'm not telling people what wheels I'm getting because then everyone's gonna get those wheels. Now this is also a 4-lug. It's gonna be converted to 5-lug.
Oh, that felt secure.
I mean, it's white. There's nothing in it.
Yeah, but you're missing a lug nut already.
I'm missing two, I think. But I don't care because it's not gonna be on these wheels or those hubs.
And it didn't fall off the trailer.
And it didn't fall off the trailer.
RX-7.
Oh yeah, that's right.
When should we start anticipating to start seeing?
Some stuff get done?
Yeah.
Next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
All right.
Start the motor build around next week. I have ECU coming all the way from Japan. It's a stock ECU, but it's chipped. It has HKS chip in it, which I didn't know HKS made ECU chips. Everything going into this car is either HKS, Bride, or Mishimoto. That's like the main brands.
Okay.
Besides OEM.
And whatever brand you're gonna go with for your tires.
Yeah.
I'm still betting Cosmos.
Maybe. So yeah, that's pretty much all the plans for that I'm willing to tell, just because there's some cool stuff going on. So the motor, back on the motor. So the reason people go 2JZ over RB is because airflow and oil distribution, and the head pulls up with oil once you get in the higher RPMs. And so
Which I heard is bad.
it's really bad. You want oil in there, but not a lot. And so they have this kit Nitto makes.
The tire company?
I think so, I'm not sure.
Okay.
But, don't quote me on it. What's this? It bolts right here. You drill into the back of your head and it bolts up right there. And then it has a drain feed going to the oil pan, or I've seen some people put it into the turbo feed, which is pretty smart. Like they just tee it off. But so I'm gonna do that so the oil doesn't pull up, and then I'm upgrading to a not a water pump, a oil pump. It's called N1 oil pump, but I'm not gonna explain that, it would take forever. So I'm gonna upgrade to metal gears in the oil pump.
I heard it would be solid.
It'll be like metal.
Gear solid.
And that's pretty much the basics of this motor. I mean, it's on the ground, I know, so I'm probably gonna get bashed for that.
Yeah, but I mean, you have it.
It's got, my stand is at Braden's house. I just need to go get it.
But this is good. Like, this is, really showing, because everyone at home's been asking, and not even just at home, like, John and I went to a random burger joint, and there was a guy just asking about you, trying to find out what you were doing.
Yeah, people think I'm dead for some reason. I'm just coming up with plans. Like, this is a...
Hang on. Flip it around again. Flip it around. Oh, yeah, the Goodwill price tag, ladies and gentlemen.
Why do you gotta do me like that? Anyways.
It's a clipboard, really.
Yeah. I have to hang it up so it looks like I'm official.
But then you can't do the cool, like, if it's like the little bucket and you just slam it in there like a doctor's office?
I haven't been to the doctor's in probably 6-something years. So you got gasket, head studs, oil pan, coil packs, turbo manifold, clutch, flywheel, thermostat, oil filter housing, some sensor thing, a harness for the motor.
You have really good handwriting, dude.
No, I do not. Transmission. I already got the cross members, so that's why there's an X. I need a differential and drive shaft. 5-lug hubs, Z32 brakes because they look pretty cool and they stop better. Radiator, fans, hoses, intercoolers, like a new steering wheel. A wing for it, coilovers.
Wait, back up. Wing?
Yeah.
What kind of wing we?
I can't tell everybody just because they might do it.
Is it Big Country Labs?
No. Anyways.
Is it Little Country Labs?
Yes. Anyways. Wheels. I need my fenders, my hood, my bumper, my lights.
Are you going wide body with it?
Anyways. I need new taillights. Because you can't see it right now, but the back of these are cut out.
What?
Yeah. I don't know. But I might take advantage of that because it's like a whole section's cut out. I might put in my own LED.
Oh, so you can actually do like your own, like, kind of like what's the same with the RX-7 that has the Pac-Man?
Yeah. So I might do that. And then I need my quarter windows. And ECU is ordered. I have my seats. Thank you, Alex, Modern Chaos. I have to PayPal you. I'm not sure if I'm gonna run carpet or not. And I need my alternator, axles, and exhaust. And that's pretty much it.
Are you gonna do like a stupid exhaust, like just like the one that sits like way up here?
Yeah. I hate that. It might mess up some things that I'm planning on doing.
Oh. Rear mounted motor.
And I'm not doing a chassis mount.
Okay, so because that's what everyone at home was wondering if you're going to be doing a chassis mount or not.
I mean, that would. The reason I say that is because if I say the exhaust can stick up here, they'd be like, "Oh, it's going to get in the way of the chassis mount." No, I'm not doing a chassis mount. Don't worry about it. But I'm missing the speedometer in here, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get.
Use the Avenger one that I have.
No, I don't think it'll work actually, but
It might fit.
it probably would fit. But what I'm doing is I'm getting either sheet metal or ABS plastic, cutting holes out for gauges, just doing my own custom gauge set.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's gonna be in the end more expensive than just buying an OEM. Like,
But
it's
you've
closer,
already
but-
saved money by getting these awesome speakers, yo.
So to cut costs and weight and other things is I'm gonna wire up these speakers to an aux cord up front.
So you don't have to worry about a stereo.
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's smart.
It's super smart. I don't know why.
Except for people who have iPhones and don't have aux. I guess you could do the wireless
See,
Bluetooth one.
what I'm gonna do is be like a dick and just have an iPhone port.
So nobody with a non-iPhone can use it.
Exactly, because we don't associate with those people.
Dang. So should start seeing some work next week. This is the beginning of. Does she have a name?
Miley.
Awesome. Well, we definitely look forward to it. Anthony, for the people at home and all that, I mean, do you want to say anything to them during this process? Do you have anyone you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my boss Kevin for paying me and keeping me hungry. I mean, fed. And funding my cars, even though he thinks they're sometimes bad ideas. But yeah, so I'm driving the Chevy right now.
I'm sorry, my vape's been just chilling right there, baking in the sun. Oh, it's not that one.
The Ford has some head work that needs to be done.
Is it gonna be ready
Yeah, it'll
for
be-
our race?
Yeah, it's getting worked on today, probably when I get out from church. And yeah,
Anthony, I don't think you're gonna win.
that's fine. My turbo's the size of your motor.
That's fine. It also has the weight of like 4 of my cars and a dead dog.
With like 4 times the horsepower.
So they're even, is what you're saying.
No. Because I'm gonna shed a lot of weight.
I'm saying it right now, if Anthony ends up taking off his truck bed like what he's been talking about, he's not gonna have any traction whatsoever.
Get some drag slicks the size of those. Oof.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you wanted the value of the truck and tires alone.
I just need the rears. How dare you? That's priceless gem right there.
A priceless gem?
I will never sell that truck. I hope it'll come
Next week!
I hope it'll come back to this in like 5 years. Like, I will never sell the truck at slow-mo and then have a new truck.
Yep. Guys, I got a new Power Stroke.
I've been looking at one. Honestly, but I'm not selling that truck. I might get another truck.
Well, we'll see how everything goes in the end.
It doesn't